warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all. Hi, I'm Teacher Haslina teaching Mathematics Year 5. Okay, today I will share with you a topic from our themes for numbers and operation, which is prime numbers. Okay, now we look at the slide. Okay, hope that we can see soon, face to face. Okay, what is prime numbers? Prime numbers, the first criteria, it should be greater than 1. And the second criteria, it can only be divided by 1 and itself. Okay, example, which one is prime numbers? Okay, let me see. Okay, for number 1, it must be greater than 1. So 1 greater than 1. So it doesn't fulfill the criteria. So we go to the second condition, can only be divided by 1 and itself, which is also 1. So still, 1 and divide by 1 still doesn't fulfill the criteria. So 1 is not a prime number. Now we go to number 2. First condition must be greater than 1. Of course, 2 is more than 1, right? Okay, then it can be divided by 1 and itself. And we have 2 in timetable 2, which is 1 times 2 is 2. So 1 is considered a prime number. So the prime number start from 2 and so on. Okay, look at 3. 3 must be greater than 1, can be divided by 1 and itself, and we only have 1 timetable for 3, which is 1 times 3 equal to 3. So 3 also considered as prime number. Now we look at 4. 4 must be greater than 1, can only be divided by 1 and itself, and we look at the timetable. We have 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. So when we have 2 timetable for number 4, it is not a prime number. Okay, for number 5, must be greater than 1, can be divided by 1 and itself. So if you look at the timetable, only 1 timetable, which is 1 times 5. So automatic 5 is a prime number. Okay, 4, 6, of course, is greater than 1. It can be divided by 1 and itself. And we have 2 times table, which form 6. For example, 1 times 6 and 2 times 3, we get 6. So automatic is not a prime number. Okay, next number is 7. It must be greater than 1, can only be divided by 1 and 7. So 1 times 7 is 7. So it is prime numbers. Okay, number 8 must be greater than 1, can be divided by 1 and itself. But we have 2 timetable for 8. 1 times 8 and 2 times 4, which is 8. So it's not a prime number. For 9, it must be greater than 1. It can be divided by 1 and itself. And we have 2 timetable that form 9, which is 1 times 9 and 3 times 3. So automatically 9 is not a prime numbers. Okay. Now for number 10, must be greater than 1, can only be divided by 1 and itself. We see we have 2 timetable for 10. 1 times 10 and 2 times 5. We have 10. So it's not a prime numbers. For 11, again, it must be greater than 1, and it can be divided by 1 and itself. And we have only 1 timetable for 11, which is 1 times 11 equal to 11. So 11 is considered a prime number. And for 12, it must be greater than 1. It can be divided by 1 and itself. And we have 3 timetables that form 12. 1 times 12, 3 times 4 we have 12, and also 6 times 2 we have 12. So 12 is not a prime number. So I think now we look at a number ranging from 1 to 100. Okay. We look at, refresh back the condition just now. First, the prime number must be greater than 1. It can only be divided by 1 and itself. And there are 25 prime number ranging from 1 to 100. Okay, that's all for today. Happy learning. See you later. Bye.